welcome to Subnautica. We're gonna die. Oh man, I was just getting into that music.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Alright. Alright, let's get my bearings. I have a fabricator with resources, electronics, basic, water, all this stuff, all these goodies, etc., etc. Alright. Let's go out and get some stuff going. I'm gonna take that, and I'll go ahead and take a flare. You never know what'll come in handy. This isn't Kansas. What the heck?
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Now this is beautiful. Let's see, what do I need? I need titanium and bladderfish.
New creature
Yes.
discovered.
So I know a little bit about this game. I've played it a few times. Haven't gotten too far ever. So this will be interesting. I'll kind of know the basics to get started. Hopefully we won't have a long spin-up time, but then we'll get into new stuff pretty quick. So my first step is going to be to give myself a bigger oxygen tank, which I believe I just need titanium for.
New creature discovered.
A peeper. So I'm going to go back here. Everything's on fire. And I'm going to grab some titanium by salvaging that salvage I picked up. Then get myself a standard O2 tank. And then get myself some filtered water.
Blueprint acquired.
And a cooked peeper, which I will eat immediately.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while
So I
disposing of
need
the
a
skeletal
battery,
structure,
which
bodily
is
fluids, and internal organs,
2 acid
thus
mushrooms,
rendering
1
them
copper.
safe for human consumption.
Those are those peepers, etc., etc. I want a high capacity O2 tank, which it said I unlocked the blueprint for, but I guess I have to exit the fabricator and re-enter it. Yep, that's what I thought. 2 glass, 4 titanium, 1 silver. Okay. Okay. Let's just consume that. Let's switch containers for all that junk. Yep, that sounds good to me. And we're off to a sprint. Oh gosh.
New creature
Whole fish.
discovered.
Whoop, 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 whoop. So these are creep vines over here. And those are nasties. Clusters.
Blueprint acquired.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna light this flare. I'm just gonna throw it down there to attract all the nasties down there. And I'm gonna scavenge. Oh god!
On this planet
Oh, okay, 30
in
seconds.
unusually
Okay.
distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Yeah, so early game,
Is an essential component
oxygen
of all
is
powered
probably the
equipment.
most annoying thing.
Your probability of
That's
survival
kinda why
has
I'm-
just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Okay, cool. So I'm less likely to die. So yeah, oxygen is very limited. So that's why I'm kind of rushing the high capacity O2 tank. That way I'm less concerned about.
Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component
Yeah.
of many habitat modules.
Okay, that's why I am less concerned with other things. I won't be as concerned with getting oxygen, is what I'm trying to say. I can go deeper, get more stuff, and everybody's happy.
Seconds.
So I got that silver kit. It's salt. Don't need that just yet. I'll go ahead and grab that metal salvage. I will need quartz, I believe it is. It said I needed two glass? 2 glass. That's 4 quartz. I'm like surrounded by... Oh, I'll just keep going that way. It looked like I was surrounded by creep vines for a second. Is that creature egg? Yep. Eventually I'll go after those creature eggs, but right now I don't think I have the materials. Oh god, no.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Oh. Is it? Yeah, so those things pop out of these plants, and they, attack me. Okay, I need to get oxygen.
Oxygen.
Oxygen! I don't want to starve. Or starve, I don't want to suffocate. Don't want to starve either. There we go. But yeah, so those fish fly out of those plants, and they're like little, swimming explosive fish. But inside the plants after they... Ooh. Let's drop a titanium for that. What they leave behind in the plant is the cave sulfur, which I need. So I will grab that. I'm actually gonna drop 2 copper, because I don't need that much copper. And I'm gonna drop another titanium and copper. I'm just trying not to go back until I have what I need. Which is, I believe, 1 more quartz.
Detecting increased
There it
local
is.
radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
Take a minute and appreciate the the skybox. Little flying creatures and planets. You can see them moving. That's pretty cool. Everything's doing like a little circular rotation above me. It's kind of neat. Quickly figure out what I need. High capacities, 2 glass with a standard O2 tank. Oh jeez, dog started barking. Scared the bejesus out of me. Silicone rubber. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that. Had to get the door real quick while the dog was barking. Repair tool. Sure, let's get that. Survival knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime.
All that
The knife
jazz.
remains the only exception.
Yep. So what I'm gonna do is, I believe, I want to make some lubricant.
Lubricant is essential in construction of
More
vehicles
silicone
and
rubber.
power plants.
And that should free up enough space for me to take my O2 tank out of my inventory, or out of my body, and upgrade it to high capacity. Very nice, very nice. And make some fins.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Scanner, battery, which I believe we just saw we had resources for.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, we basically made everything we needed in one
The
go.
scanner can be used to synthesize
That's kind of crazy,
blueprints
honestly.
from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
I wasn't trying to make everything, but just kind of ended up that way. Let's see, scanner number 1, knife number 2, repair tool number 3. So next it'd be the habitat builder. Let's eat that fish. Oh wait, I have water right there. I'll go ahead and... is it worth cooking a butterfish? No, I don't think so. I believe peepers give the most food. Power cell. Yep. Rebreather, wiring kit, etc. So for the habitat builder, which will be the next thing I go for, I need a computer chip, wiring kit, and battery. Computer chip is table coral, gold, and copper. Wiring kit's 2 silver. So I need copper, silver, 2 copper, 2 table coral, 2 silver. Alright. We're cooking. Oh, before I forget, I don't want to get eaten, so I'm gonna take a med pack. Been going so well, I don't want to ruin it all. Let's put that away. Okay. And we're off to the races. I'll have to get a peeper fish on my way back for food. So here's a fragment for the mobile vehicle bay. So basically I walk around with my scanner and I'll occasionally run into components for some kind of research I don't have, and what I do is I scan the components with my scanner, and after I scan, you know, 3 or 4 of them, I learn how to craft that that object, that piece of equipment. I believe I also want to get 2 creepvine samples.
Print acquired.
There's a sand shark buried under the water. Let's scan him. Oh, no, no, no. Never mind. He doesn't like being scanned.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, there's oxygen down there. So these things spit out oxygen, so if I just kind of sit above the brain coral, it'll replenish my oxygen a little bit. And I'll just kind of get my bearings while I'm down here. Let it kind of hit up again. Yep. There we go. We'll go in here. Get some lead. So the limestone outcrops that I broke just now, the limestone outcrop drops copper and titanium, and then the sandstone outcrops, the other one I broke, those drop lead, silver, and gold, I believe. Oh man, I'm getting all kinds of noises in there. Alright, let's go back up to the surface. So the limestone outcrops are very shallow water kind of based, whereas the sandstone you have to go a little deeper for, which kind of makes sense. It's kind of the general rule of thumb with this game is the deeper you go, the better resources you get. One of the other reasons why I kind of rushed to a high oxygen tank. That hurt.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
That sounds pleasant. Let's try to avoid that. Okay. Ouch. I like that they're dropping their teeth, though. Not quite sure what I use them for, but I'm sure they're very useful. Swim up to the surface to get some oxygen, and then keep looking for sandstone. Like I said, I needed 2 silver and 3 copper, right? I have 1 silver and 2 copper, so 1 more silver, 1 more copper. so I'm not going to, I mean, I could basically walk around for the next, like, hour or two and just farm as many resources as I can, but I'm not going to try to do that. I'm going to try to sort of get things as they're needed. Or if I do decide I want to farm resources, I'll probably do it off stream or something. That way, no one's watching me just farm for an hour. But we're exploring right now, so it's all fun. Quartz, titanium. And that is unfortunately like one of the, not unfortunately, but it's one of the dangers of the game, is you try to, yes, you have to farm for resources, but you're also kind of exploring the world at the same time, and you're looking at all these amazing features and like scenery, and like that's just super cool over there. Like, oh my god, what's going on over there? So they try to make it as interesting as possible, even if you're just looking for resources. Oh, let's not go in there yet. I just dropped my medkit, didn't I? Got a left click to use. So that should be enough copper, I believe. Here's some sandstone. Gold. Silver. Nope, more lead. I'm okay with lead, though. Lead is useful for early base building, which we'll get into very soon. Inventory's full. Titanium, I do not need you at the moment. There's plenty of you lying around everywhere else. I'm gonna try and see if there's some gold here. Gold is one of those things where you don't really need a whole bunch of it. I'm actually just gonna leave that. It's weird, right? Because silver you definitely need quite a bit of, most of the electrical components. But gold, at least from what I've seen in the early stuff, you don't really use as much gold as you would expect. Alright, so let's open the fabricator. And let's see what we can do here. So I'm going to go ahead and make some fiber mesh. That's what those creepvine samples were for.
Of the auroras. Drive core
I'm
may
going to make
result
some
in a
glass,
quantum
I
detonation.
believe is what I need.
Continuing to monitor.
Okay, copper wire. Oh, did I not get my table coral samples? I don't think I did. Did I? That's okay. I'll go grab them real quick. Let me make sure I have inventory space. Yep, I do now. Table coral. There's just these things. There's 1, 2. And here we go. Man, that took forever. Computer chip.
New
The last thing
acquired.
I need is the battery, which is 2 acid mushrooms. Alright, Habitat Builder. We are in business.
The Builder tool is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
Trying to see if there's anything else I want or need at the moment. I have the O2 tank, I have the fins. Don't need to build first aid kits. I don't really need any additional storage space right now. I am going to make some filtered water and a cooked peeper. More copper wiring. I am going to make glass. I'm just going to kind of turn most of my quartz into glass. Ooh, what is that? That's the... Okay, that's what I can use the stalker tooth for, is enameled glass, but I don't think I have a use for enameled glass just yet, so I'm going to hold on to my stalker tooths. Call them shark tooths. Fiber mesh is used for something, I don't know what yet. And this copper will come in handy one day. Last thing I need to do is break that titanium down. Alright, so let's see, just make sure that I can pull some titanium out here. I have 3 lead, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on a base. Really, it's going to be a really simple base. I'm going to pull some glass out as well. It's going to be really simple, really basic. I want it to be good looking. And yes, I will repair the stuff in my base shortly. Alright, so this, build it over here. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. So let's put the habitat builder on 5, scanner, knife, repair tool. I feel like I'm missing something. Problem. So foundation takes 2 lead, 2 titanium. And I'm just gonna start building right there. And it's really cool how they do this, how it like just basically just attaches to the ground. And then I can take these components and I can start building on top of it. So I'm going to start here. It's going to be a very basic base. I want to do this. I want to do the entrance right here.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, do I want this now? I can do better. Let's, cause I took the glass out, right? So, as much as, you know, it's great to have that there, I want to do that for some style points. Yeah, now that looks much better. And I'm also going to move where my hatch is, because what I would like to do, now that I think about it, is put the hatch right here, so that when I walk inside I can have a whole row of lockers that I can just access. So if I right click again, go to interior modules, wall locker, these are going to be my primary means of storage. And I'll be kind of in and out of the base quite a bit, so it'll be good to just have some wall lockers that I can just kind of dump stuff in. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm digging that already. Alright, Alright, so the issue here now is we have no power. Power is 0 out of 0, and my oxygen is actually decreasing because we are still underwater, believe it or not. Or if we're not underwater, we don't have oxygen. So we need to power the base in order to pump the water out and pump oxygen in. So I need an exterior module, solar panel, which is 2 quartz. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's really useful. So let's look for some quartz. Did I eat the peeper that I cooked? I think I did. Ah, I did it again. Keep dropping my filtered water. It's definitely something you don't want to do. I'm just kind of looking around for both sandstone deposits and quartz, which both end up in here. Oh no, you took my metal scrap. Oh, this looks awesome at night. I hope the recording quality is good enough for this game, because it's just amazing when I'm playing it, and hopefully it shows up the same on the stream and the recording. Get all these lights and everything, because I want to keep my graphics as high as possible while getting the best stream quality I can. So I think I have everything turned up right now, pretty high. I wasn't really noticing a lot of performance gains by turning things down, so I figured if we're gonna get a little bit of chop anyways, or not, then might as well make it look pretty good when it works. Oh, that's spooky. That is dark. Dark and spooky.
30 seconds.
Imagine if they had like an eclipse event or something in this game where it just gets dark and then it stays dark for like a week's worth of day-night cycles. So you're just sort of like forced to have to leave your base in the dark and like hunt for food in the dark. I'm not going for salt just yet. I know it's there if I need it. I just don't want to fill my inventory with stuff that I don't immediately need. Alright, I think there's no sandstone to be found there, at least not during the night, so let's look for a quartz over here. There might be some blueprints down here, actually. Beacon fragment, okay. Jump back up to get some oxygen and then dive down a little deeper. Sea glide fragment, okay.
New blueprint acquired.
Let's see if there's any quartz around. Where would you be? Ooh. Here we go.
Short-range
quartz.
scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
That's good lead right there. It'd be kind of cool if, and I don't even know if this is a thing in the game, if you can scan outcrops to kind of see what's in them before you break them. That way I can kind of scan it and be like, oh, it's gold, I'm gonna leave it for later. Or, oh, it's silver, so let me grab it now. That'd be a pretty neat feature. I do wonder what, like, I don't think I've ever tried, like, scanning the quartz or, like, scanning the outcrops. I don't even think I can. Yeah, I can't do it. It's really only living creatures I can scan. Because that'd be kind of cool if it's like, if I scanned a piece of, a quartz node, maybe they all lit up or something on my HUD, for at least a limited time period or within a limited area. How many do I have? 4. Okay. That should be good enough for 2 glass. I have enough lead for another foundation. Of course, now if I get 1 more lead, I can make another foundation. It's just kind of nice that you can just sort of like lose yourself in the game, just kind of chillax and do some swimming around and just kind of look at the environment and grab some resources as you go. It's definitely a very peaceful game when you're not about to get eaten by everything around you. Let's keep our eyes out for some peepers on the way back.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Peeper, come back. Come back, I just want to eat you. Gotcha. Where's your buddy? Wait, no, oh god. Gotcha. Oof. I'm glad I turned motion blur off before I started this, because that would make me dizzy if I was having motion blur on and running around trying to get things. Okay. So let's grill these bad boys up, and then we will give our base power. Eat that, drink that, turn that into titanium. Cool, cool. Make some glass. No, I don't think we need glass, right? Quartz, yes, quartz. Do not want to do that. That would have been a mistake. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the solar panel right above the entrance. That way it's a visual indicator to me on what side I should enter. And I will potentially add a second solar panel on the opposite side once the structure is done. So now if I go inside,
Welcome
I can breathe
power
now.
restored. All
Alright.
primary systems online.
Sweet. So we have our really teeny tiny base. In the next video we're going to expand it a little bit and move on from there. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.